Hey, what's up, YouTube? Today I am talking tires. Okay, so before we continue on with this video, there's a couple things I need to get out of the way. Number one, please, guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and help me grow my channel. I'm almost at 400 subscribers. Isn't that crazy? Like, watch out, big YouTubers. Here I come. Anyways, aside from that, guys, number two, I got to mention to you guys, I am an amateur racer out of middle of nowhere, Canada, and I do not have any data to back up my claims, no scientific data, no wet testing, no skid pad testing, no G-force testing, nothing. Literally just my opinion of tires that I've ran at my local track that I've turned thousands of laps at and tried to really compare with lap times. So please, before you bring out the pitchforks, take that into consideration that this is entertainment purposes only and only my 2 cents. So today we are reviewing 3 tires that I have ran before. We have the Trofeo R, we have the Supercar 3R, and we have the Sport Cup 2. Now, one of the reasons why I wanted to do this review is because I hang out at the track a lot, as you guys know, and sometimes come across lots of supercar owners. And I hear a lot that everyone rants and raves about the Cup 2. And to me, I hate to say it, but I've never really been that impressed with that tire. And it just boggles my mind why everyone continues to run the Cup 2. No offense, Michelin, but compared to these other 2 tires, the Cup 2 just doesn't compete. I really think you need the 2R to probably compete with these. I've never personally tried the 2R just because they're not made in my tire size. And of course, Michelin, if you're listening to this and you want to send me a set, I'd gladly test them out free of charge, of course. Just send me a set to my house and I'll make sure to give you a good review on them. But guys, when we are talking about these tires, we are comparing the 3 of them. They're all sub 200 tread wear. The Cup 2 is 180 tread wear. Your 3R is 100 tread wear, and your Trofeo R is a 60 tread wear tire. They're all considered streetable competition tires based off of Tire Rack's website, and are supposed to be some of the best tires you can buy. So all 3 tires have massive outer shoulders and reinforced sidewalls, which is wonderful for the track, because if you don't have that reinforced shoulder, you can really, or reinforced sidewalls, I should say, and a really big, massive outer shoulder, you can delaminate tires really easily or even chunk them. Like I've had Michelins before, Pilot Super Sports and Sport 4S's, that have completely chunked in a weekend and pretty much made your tires completely useless and takes away all the fun, right? I mean, you don't ever want to run something like that on the track that's going to chunk like that and pulls it to the belts or the cords, because that's your tire done. So these 3 tires are good for wear in the sense that they wear well on a racetrack. I'm not saying they have good longevity. That's not what this video is about. This video is about tracking tires. But looking at tread depth for the tires as well, they are all quite low right from the starting point. Your Cup 2 runs 730 seconds roughly. Your Trofeo R is 630 seconds, and the Supercar 3R is 530 seconds whenever you get these tires new, which is pretty crazy. These tires almost fail safety inspections just coming from the factory, but they are some of the best tires you can buy for the track. Of course, without going to looking at like slicks or your Hoosier A7s and R7s and Pirelli dry hard slicks and stuff like that. But for a streetable track competition tire, these are some of the best tires you can buy. So let's check out Tire Rack's website. Now this is specific to my car, being a rear tire of a 325/3019 and a front tire of a 305/3019. And maybe your results differ depending on sizes and stuff like that. But once again, for the sake of argument, on my car in particular, the Goodyear Eagle F1 Supercar 3R, you can get a set of 4 of them for $1779.96, working out to $444.99 a tire. Your Pirelli P0 Trofeo Rs are $549 a tire and a set for $2196.04. And your Sport Cup 2 coming in at $579 a tire and $2318 for a set of 4. So between the price of the Cup 2 and your Supercar 3R, I mean, you're talking about almost like $600 difference here in price. And to me, that's pretty drastic. Like, I mean, you're almost getting a free tire, or you're getting almost a tire and a half free if you're ordering the Supercar 3Rs compared to, say, the Cup 2s. Now, the nice part is the Supercar 3R is also a much faster tire on the track compared to the Cup 2. And this is, of course, not official testing or anything, only my opinion. And of course, me taking in my own personal data of running thousands of laps at a track, the Cup 2 was about a second to a second and a half slower a lap than the Supercar 3R to me, which is quite drastic. The other thing too is I felt that the Supercar 3R is more of a predictable tire, and I just personally like the way it feels. I like the way whenever it does decide to slide or step out, it's to me very predictable, where the Cup 2 felt just very unpredictable. And as I said, they're just a completely different tire. A lot of this might come down to the treadwear ratings too, right? The Cup 2 is 180 treadwear, where the 3R is 100 treadwear, right? I mean, it's almost half as soft pretty much, or will wear twice as fast, right? So big difference to me in these two. But yeah, the only other tire, in my opinion, that does just as well as that Supercar 3R is the Trofeo R. The Trofeo R is a great tire. Just the only problem for me is the price point, right? Obviously, whenever it comes down to price and when it comes down to racing, I want to take the best bang for the buck. And for me, that tire is the Supercar 3R. So kudos to you, Goodyear, for delivering, in my opinion, a superior product and at a more affordable price. And now let's be honest, guys, when we're talking about the Pirelli Trofeo R, this car or this tire comes equipped on like supercars, for example. I'm pretty sure the McLaren Senna was equipped with Trofeo R's from factory. Another cool car that was equipped with Trofeo R's from factory was the 2014 Camaro Z28, which was a 5th generation car powered by a 7-liter LS7 V8, naturally aspirated, and pretty much set up to be a race car from the factory, kind of like my ZL11 LE. But no doubt about it, the Trofeo R is an incredible tire. I'm just saying I'd pick the Supercar 3R just simply due to the price factor of being $100 a tire cheaper. Now, guys, these tires that you see behind me were, in fact, actual tires that were laying in my basement. I apologize to Pirelli because all I had was one takeoff tire that's already kind of scuffed up a bit. So your tire isn't the prettiest looking in this picture, but I can tell you guys this, it's a great performer. Well, if you have made it this far, thank you so much for tuning in and listening to me rant on about tires. I really appreciate you guys tuning in and viewing my videos. Once again, if you haven't done it already, please hit that like button and please consider subscribing. Thank you so much, everyone.